Hi, I'm Susie Grant of Alternative Aging, and I'm delighted to be celebrating International Women's Day with River Island and Smart Works. Stay relevant, don't be invisible, wear colour, just be outgoing and embrace life as much as you can. Equality in all forms. I don't think I can say any more than that. Equality. There he is. There's his little boy. Come on. Hello. Welcome to another vlog. Did you like my little commercial break at the beginning? I thought I'd show you that. Sorry, I'm not high enough. I thought I'd show you that because I did a shoot that was top secret with River Island a few weeks ago, and it was to celebrate International Women's Day. So a bit late, but happy International Women's Day to you. Women's Day, I should say. I was very proud to be part of that. You'll recognise the top from that little video. It was done for Instagram, hence the... And I'll show you a bit later, before the second video, which is equally as short, how I've dressed this up for warmer times. But just to show you, I thought it went very well with pink. Those slacks looked awful in real life because they were just too big. I got a size too big. Anyway, not to worry, I'll pass them on. But look, I'm wearing these with my DMs. I just met a friend for lunch, nothing to photograph or film because it's such a great day. We were in, is that thing sticking out again? Yes, the brown ball. We were in Rottingdean. She was there to play, I want to say chess, no it's not chess. Something very clever that she plays with cards. Oh. See, brain, hormones. I'm going to have that all looked at. I will report back. Anyway, yes, I didn't think I'd have enough this week for a vlog because I've hardly done anything because it's been so freezing cold and I keep meeting people. Actually, Mary's getting better about being filmed now, but you know, we haven't been able to do an awful lot. I've been to my private members club again for a fantastic lunch with a wonderful friend. Couldn't film, obviously, because you're not allowed to film in there. And I've been to the movies and I went to the open market. Anyway, you'll see how little I've done in a week later on. But of course, I've managed to fit some clothies in. Well, this really done up. And what else? Skincare, not skincare, like what I do in the morning, this, how I get this together quickly when I need a little bit of makeup on, but I'm not going overboard or going out at night. So I think there's enough to keep you gainfully employed, entertained, I should say. Now, before we get on with what's happened this week, I'm desperate to see Luther, the movie, which is streaming today. So I'm going to get all this done before it's dark so I can watch the movie with my little Jack. Proper Friday afternoon, evening. And Dahlia's coming for the weekend, which is why I can't film any more after today. So there'll be lots more next week because I'm sure. Actually, again, I think all we're doing, we're going to see Sarah Pascoe, the wonderful comedian. So I won't be able to film much of that, but we're going out to eat. Yes, it'll be as much as I can do next week. I will take you everywhere I go, as boring or as exciting as it may be. Anyway, hot news. Jack will appear later on, but the greatest news is, I don't know how many of you I've told, and excuse me if I'm repeating, but you always ask after Sox the Fox, and I was convinced one of her cubs was coming. There was this little terrified smaller fox peering over the top of the decking and eat food. I mean, I never saw it eat. It just used to come right in the middle of the night, terrified of me and Jack. And then one day, night, last week, a fox was sitting by the back door. Now, I'm sure you remember Sox disappeared in October November, December, January, February, March. 5 months ago. I have not seen that animal for 5 months. I didn't know it was her. I just thought, oh, that cub's got very, very tame, or another fox has come in, sitting by the back door. Anyway, I went out and it didn't scoot away. And I just couldn't believe it was Sox, so I put some food out. Then the night after, it came back, sitting by the back door, and I thought, this is really odd. This is acting like Sox. So I went out, and she ran down the stairs looking back at me as if to say, well, you don't feed me up there. Why are you not feeding me down here? And notice, ting, photo, very difficult to film because it's always dark, how huge she was with babies in her. She is heavily, heavily, heavily pregnant. Enormous, about to drop, and very healthy. And I thought, this is acting like Sox. And she'd come because of the raw chicken. So I thought, right, that it must be Sox. And the next night I tested her, and I have strips of chews that long for Jack, which Sox has always loved. And she actually eats it out of my hand, came straight up, ate it out of my hand, and ran down the stairs with it in her mouth. So Sox is back. I am so thrilled because she's the only fox I truly, truly love. I don't really want strange ones coming in the garden and pooping everywhere. She doesn't poop. She never poops in this garden. So what I think, folks, and I'd love to hear what you think, what I think is that she's been over the road as I thought. I thought she'd been run over. I think she's been living in a den up on the downs where there is a constant supply of bunny rabbits, thousands of them up there, because she looks too well and you know, people go, well, she might have been fed elsewhere. Nobody else would give her raw chicken, would they? So if she'd been around here, I would have seen her in the last 4 or 5 months. So I reckon, and a lot of people reckon, she's probably got her den much nearer me now. Well, we'll see. I haven't seen her for 4 or 5 days now, so I suspect she might have given birth, in which case, if she hasn't got a husband yet again, dirty cow, she will not leave them for a couple of weeks. She's got enough fat. I mean, God, you saw the size of her. So I think she'll be staying put with them, and hopefully she's nearby, and I will feed her till I go to Australia so she can keep feeding the pups. Because do you remember she was really, really skinny last year? I'll try and find a pic and put it up. She was really skinny after she'd had her cubs, and she only had 3 and 1 died. Oh, anyway, she's a fully grown fox now, so I think she'll be all right with this litter, or whatever you call them. So how exciting is that news? Right, I think it's time now. On with the rest of the show. What have I got? Have I told you everything? It's been freezing, yes. Oh, yes, go and see Joyland, the movie that I will tell you about that Mary and I went to see. I'm going to show you a bit of the wonderful graffiti in Brighton. Oh, yes, sorry. Most importantly, I went to the hairdresser because my fringe was too long, and also I've got a toner that they put in for me which adds a bit of purple to the hair. I think I need more bleaches, but it's actually a really good colour, isn't it? There you go. Woo! I will do something on hair. I did promise to, didn't I? How you get healthier hair. I will do that. Let me know if you want that. And nails, look at my nails. Aren't they a gorgeous colour? They're a Gellux. I can't remember what they're called, but I will put it below, promise, because you're bound to ask. But I had these done specifically to go with an outfit. No, it was to go with my hair, except my hair hasn't turned out that lilac. Listen to that. I have a new sleep app to see how I sleep, and every morning it tells me I've snored for an hour. It's him. It's hysterical. I listen to it and think, well, that could be me, but that's definitely him. Anyway, on with the little that I've done this week, and then you'll see me with all my hair scraped back. Oh yes, this is so much better. This is so much better to scrape my hair off. So next time I'll do it a bit more funkily. And I'll pop back before the last clip and to say bye-bye. Okay, enjoy. Hope it's not too boring for you. Look at that little dog waiting for Sox the Fox. I think she's, as I told you, I think she's got her cubs, because I've not seen her for, this is the 4th night. So, oh, excuse the recycling bag and the towel. Hello, have you got your chicken? Are you worried Sox is going to have your chicken? Well, she will if she comes in. You'll be very angry, won't you? Say hello to everyone. Hello. Hello from Jack. Look at you. Aren't you beautiful? You waiting for Sox? Show them how horrid you are then. Go on, Mr. Terrier. She's not going to come in this weather. See? Yes, very clever, Jack. Very brave. Very brave indeed. It's pathetic, isn't it? Look, he's wagging his tail. Is Sox out there? Poor animal. Such awful weather. Hope she's somewhere very, very cosy in her den and very nearby so she can come for food as soon as she's able. Mary and I, look at the state of us. 3 layers on under this coat.
Freezing.
We've just come out of the movies, Joyland, which we loved, arts, cinema, uncomfortable.
Yeah,
and we're admiring the beautiful graffiti in Brighton before we catch our buses home. Jack will be starving.
Yes, he will.
Oh, hello. You've caught me not quite ready. There we go. How's that? That. Oh no, because I want to show you the outfit. I'm going to have to move that ball. Anyway, because there's so little to show you this week, because it's just been so cold and I haven't been out and about that much, as you have seen or will see, depending on where I drop this in. I thought I would show you my very quick, I'm going to the hairdresser today just to have a blow dry and a bit of colour put in. So I'm not meeting anyone, I'm not going to my club, I'm not dressing up particularly. So I'll give you an idea of what I'm wearing in a minute. But I thought you might like to see my beauty regime in the morning. This is the very quick version, and the makeup, because I know it all helps. And everything that I mention, apart from the Estee Lauder, I've been gifted. But you know I wouldn't share them with you unless I genuinely love them. Here we go, without glasses. Well, right, one brand that sent me a load of stuff is called Heaven. I'll put the link below. Orange Flower Cell Renewal Hydrogel. Right, I've done it in the wrong order. They also do a lovely moisturizer. So I have moisturized my face with Heaven Divine Cream. And then next, Oh, I never forget my licorice balm to make my lips softer. I buy that, I think on Amazon. I'll put the link below. I also, Pry, you know, I've done an awful lot of work with Pry. They've sent me something for the lip lines. Now, you tell me, you're seeing me at my very worst, in the worst grey, horrible, harsh light possible. But I can see an improvement as she drops it. This is 6 weeks in, so pleased with that. Right, another Heaven product I was gifted, the Cell Renewal Hydrogel that I mentioned. You pop this on before makeup. So, oh, right, let's take all that off. Definitely doing makeup. I mean, often at home, I let the skin breathe and do nothing. But having said that, so that should help, and it's very moisturizing. And then Oskia, I've told you about Oskia before. They've sent me this. I love that eye serum. So, I'm getting one that lifts the eyes. I've said to leave it till after Australia, because I can't carry loads of stuff. But I'm trying a lip plumper very soon. I'll keep you posted. Okay, that's my eye stuff. And then I have to put my glasses on. Estee Lauder Day Wear. I put this on even when I've got no makeup on because it's got SPF 15, which isn't really enough, but it's all right in the middle of winter. Sheer Tint Release Moisturizer. Do you remember I told you I bought it at the airport on my way to Fuerteventura? And this woman was going on about, not a customer, I hasten to add, how her facial surgeon told her not to use 50, there was no point. Excuse me, can't wait to talk to Ahmed, the guy who did my collagen injections. Right, see what you think. I'll be taking this to Australia. A plus 50 factor, of course. But I think that's just I always use it, even if I'm putting full makeup on. Well, when I say full, it's not going out. Right, and then this is my favourite. I've been using it for years. I do pay for this. They used to send it to me free, but we haven't worked together. Time we work together again. It Cosmetics. Oh, sorry, you're going to want the full details. It is a CC cream, so it's not really a foundation. I love a CC cream. Colour correcting full coverage cream. Hydrating, it's using that word I don't like. Anti-aging. Concealer. Anyway, it's bloody good. And I use very little. Little pump there. Little pump there. This is, don't forget, this is very little quick makeup, just so I don't frighten everyone on the bus. And then this is a It Cosmetics brush. Again, I'm sorry I'm using you as a mirror, but actually it's probably better, isn't it? Because then you can get full how to do. Not that I'm very good at how to do. Don't forget down there, right. What can I tell you? Oh yes, funny story about Instagram. For those of you who follow me on Instagram and other people, one of my dearest friends who's a wonderful photographer, influencer, sent me 2 comparisons of the views you get on Instagram. We've now decided to call it Knickergram, because if you appear in your knickers and bra, well, I'll give you an example. A very well-known beauty lady, beauty clothes, had appeared in her, I'm going to tell you who it is, doesn't matter because she's on there, Trini, of Trini and Susanna. She appeared very briefly in practically see-through bra and knickers, and yes, her body's great, but why? And then got dressed. 500,000 views. Next one, just ordinary, I'm wearing clothes, you know, this is my outfit of the day. Ooh, it's looking brighter. Like, you know, 20,000. I can't remember the figures, but nothing in comparison. So we're now going, every time I appear in my knickers, if it's necessary for the, by the way, that's for under the eyes. I haven't done concealer properly or anything like that properly. But how's that? It's looking a bit brown, isn't it? I think it's this camera. Let's have a look in my blusher compact. Yes, it looks fine in here. It's that camera screen. No, it looks absolutely fine. I hope it looks all right where you are. So there we are. And what I also do, which I haven't brought, is go over this bit with a flannel because I might be buying something. I need some gym tops and they're white. So I don't want to get makeup, or I'll pull them from underneath, I think. It's the intelligent thing. Whoopsie. And that's nearly all. Little tiny eyeliner. Oh God, I do have to use my compacts. And I'm slipping off my yoga. I'm now using my yoga block. Can't wait to share with you my fitness regime. But it will be as near to May as possible because I want to compare weight. I know we don't care about weight, but I think my eyebrows need a tiny bit of help. Just to accentuate them a bit without going overboard. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then lippies. What was I saying? I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh dear, what was I saying? Senior moment. Oh yes, I will share what I'm doing to get as fit as possible for the beach in Australia. So I can see a difference already. I'm on that rebounder now 5 times a day. I must be doing about, I'm putting red on because I know you love it, but I don't know if I'll keep this on. Yes, I'm rebounding to a whole track, sometimes 2 tracks. So I reckon I'm doing about 15 minutes a day now. Every other day, I'm doing 15 minutes weights with Joe Wicks. I'm joining various classes at my private members club. Haven't been to any yet, but I will. I also do gentle yoga. That is MAC that all of you love. It's called Ruby Woo. And it's one of their best sellers, matte. Very 50s, isn't it? And blusher. That's a Bobbi Brown ancient blusher. And higher up than normal I'm doing nowadays. Gives you great cheekbones, I hope. Don't forget the apple. You can't really tell. Maybe it's my screen. I'll look at it when I'm editing, but I can assure you on my little handheld mirror in proper grey, horrible but bright light, that looks near to perfect. Doesn't look good on there. I look orange and grey. I mean brown. I'm not brown. Right, so that's a little makeup thing. And now I'll show you what I'm wearing. I love my tints when the weather's like this, constantly grey and bright. So I can see, I don't need sunglasses. Now, if it wasn't so bloody cold, I would put this on. Quick tutorial. Now, girls, if you're a new follower, and welcome if you are, subscriber, I should say. I do a lot of headscarf tutorials, but here's one, especially for you if you haven't seen any. But I'll take it with me in case I pop into my club on the way home. But basically it's too cold for me. I like a woolly hat in this freezing weather. But see, it goes with the daisy. Oh, did you see that? Right. So this is made from, I've forgotten what it's called. The stuff that you wrap meat in or used to wrap meat in. Muslin. This is muslin. Or you want cotton, you don't want silk. and you saw how easily it tied, because it just gives. It's brilliant material, and hopefully I'll be coming back with a suitcase full from Oz if she's still there and still makes them. You know, it's 3 years since I went. Right, so round the bottom, tie really tight. Do not have clean hair, because what's that? Everything slips off. Tie tight again, and then just do lots and lots of knots if you want it knotty, like a mad old woman, not knotty. See? And then I'll show you what else I'm wearing to go into town. This is your, I'm going to call it your fashion interlude. Right now, these are different black boots to last week. These I bought, they're from Russell and Bromley. They're, I think, more waterproof. They're also hugely comfortable. I shall put them on. I'll be back in a minute. And it's raining and sleeting a lot. So you do want, just for a change, I'm not sharing my chair with you. So these are ancient. I got these, it's actually navy down one side. They're my biker trousers. They're incredibly warm, but they're like 4 or 5 years old. Of course, and they were from Sweaty Betty, but they don't have them anymore. Right, can you see my biker boots? Well, you've seen them close up. Very comfortable, very hard to get these on with thick socks, but it's so cold. Right, this is my favourite top tip. Unless you've got a really warm cardi that goes under your outer coat, it's actually quite difficult to do loads of layers, and I always find the hairdresser too cold. So I'm using bomber jackets as a second layer, because they're outerwear and I'm beautifully warm. And like Mary and I, you saw, we went to the cinema, it's always freezing. We always find it freezing. So for that reason, I've got my gorgeous, bought in Portland, Oregon, Adidas Ancient jacket, which everyone loves. So not very glamorous. Well, I think it is glamorous enough. This has gone a bit mad, this coat, because I've worn it to death. I need this today because it's windy, it's wet. I'm going to need the hood, and I'm probably going to need my hat. So you all love these coats that I've got from, again, I'll put the link below. Cream. Look at my memory. I'm seeing a hormone doctor next week. I can't wait, because I think all of this is hormonal. The dreadful sleep, the memory, the fatigue. Yes, I had no idea you could get menopausal symptoms in your 70s, but you can. More on that another time. So this is my going out. Can I use this mirror again? Because you need a bit of hair showing, I feel. There you go. And my favourite from two clothing, as far as I remember, cheapest chip, well, it was free, because I had to use it on a shoot. Lovely black handbag, because I can get lots in it. So there we are. If it's extra cold, the hood goes up as well as the hat. And please hurry up, spring. Right, now on with the rest of the show, whatever's coming next. I really can't remember. Mary again came up with a brilliant idea, because we're so sick of being indoors in this cold weather, aren't we?
Yes,
it was so
exactly.
lovely in Spain, being out all the time.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So we're doing what we can to be out, and Mary's found a new market.
Open market.
Open market, so we'll take you around. Mary and I were looking for a special place, but we appear to have lost it. So we're in a little creek in the market. However, that looks... Look, yours has come now. How delicious is that? Right, you look lovely. But your wallpaper looks even better. Oh, it's amazing. Wish I could sew. Love a fabric. Lovely fabrics. Is that a dressing gown? Oh, kimono. I can't wear those. They're very difficult to wear, aren't they? Now, this is what you call colour. We're at a... Yes, good girl. What's your name?
Carla.
And you sew all these for kiddies?
I do. I design everything.
They're absolutely beautiful. I wish I had a little one to buy something for. Thank you. You look gorgeous. So I hope you enjoyed our jolly jaunts around Brighton. Now, what I did, but I'm having to pull it down because it's too short, way too short. But I love this so much. I asked River Island to send me the skirt, which they kindly did. But because it's not lined, it doesn't hang as well as I would like. Ooh! Anyway, what I would like to know, chaps, is it ever too late to wear a miniskirt? Probably yes. Do I care? Do you care? No. I just thought this was, especially with the Doc Martens, look how well they match. And with some funky dark glasses, and this necklace I think helps a lot. So I could do with, I've just eaten lunch. I could do with a Spanx there, but I think I would wear this once the body's got rid of that a bit better. I think I would wear this to little spring do. What do you think? Anyway, yes, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know, because if it looks truly awful, then I'll get rid of it. But it's just nice, lovely material, and I'll know when I edit, and I'll be looking at it when I edit going, oh dear. I think it's all right if I do this. Did you answer me, by the way, on that boucle jumper that I thought looked a bit mumsy? Well, once I edited the video, I thought, yes, it's not me. This is all looking a bit, though, around here, isn't it? That's not good. That's not good at all. And I'm not overweight, it's just all sticking out because this is too clingy. Maybe I should put it up here, and then it's really short. Oh, yes, probably no. It's probably a no, but isn't it nice? Nice material. Right, well, I might as well say bye-bye now so I can go and watch Luther. Jack's fast asleep. It's the end of Friday. It's still cloudy and rainy outside. And Dahlia's coming tomorrow, so big weekend and Monday. Oh, I've got to do my emails. Yes. So I'm going to leave you because of this top with the second very, very short little video that I did for River Island, and I hope you like. And sorry if you've seen them all before on Instagram. Oh yes, I wanted to ask you a question. What was the question? How many? Oh yes, how many of you don't follow me on Instagram? I'm not asking you to follow me. Some people hate Instagram, and frankly, the way the algorithms are going at the moment, I think most of us hate Instagram. We've now, a friend and I have nicknamed it Nickogram, because it only seems to show people on reels who appear in their underwear all the time. It's becoming so boring. I do it when I have to, you know, if it's get ready with me and I have to wear a vest. But people are oh, I told you this, didn't I? And I told you about Trini just appearing in a see-through bra and knickers before they get dressed for the day. And it's like, you're doing this to get the views, and I think it's shameful. So yes, love affair is waning, but my love affair with YouTube is growing. So that's good news. And blogging. I'm going to do more blogging. So what I want to know from you is how many of you don't look at Instagram, in which case I'm not repeating myself too much if I show you stuff that's been on there. Be great for me to know, because there's a lot of stuff I put on Instagram. Okay, it's all that format, but you don't seem to mind if I put a background on it. So do let me know if you want to see my Instagram posts, and do let me know everything, how you are, what you're watching, have you seen Luther, are you going to watch the Oscars, all that stuff and more. I would love to hear. So I'll see you next week. I've managed to throw a vlog together, having done very little this week of interest, and lots of exercise, although you wouldn't think so looking at my stomach. Lots and lots and lots of love to you. Don't forget to keep eating dark chocolate. Very, very pure dark chocolate. This is what I have in the afternoon now instead of a coffee. That's why I'm like, woo! Full of magnesium, really good for hormonal women, really good for all women. So that's my treat every single afternoon now. A couple of little squares of 70-80% cocoa chocolate, organic. All right, my darlings, please do the thumbs up. Please pass me on to others. We're growing, but we're growing very, very slowly. And I'll see you next week. Woo. The biggest top tip I can give you is to actually look in the mirror, try everything in your wardrobe on, mix it, mix patterns, mix stripes with spots. Do anything you can to make an outfit look completely different, and you'll find your own style. You get to this stage and you don't actually care so much what people think of you. You can be as outrageous or introverted as you like, but you have got to who you are by this stage of your life. Do it! You're only here once. Life is not a rehearsal, as they say. So I think the secret is following your passion.